Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's LT's Mizzy here coming at you with yet another video update going over the cryptocurrency market. As I did a video earlier explaining the situation that was at hand at the time, as we was looking at Bitcoin going through this second dump, which we're still not out of the woods yet, but we're looking a whole lot better right now. So before I get further into this video, should have taken time out to read the disclaimer and get into the video to understand what's going on this channel at all times. If you did not do that, please go back and do so we're on the same page. So that's it. Let's go and get into this page, this video. But anyways, on this page right here, we see Bitcoin is actually making a massive pump right now on the 4-hour candle. It had got down to in the $92,000 range again, and now it's up above $94,000 during this 4-hour candle. And Bitcoin is still down pretty far. But what if you did not watch my last video, go back and watch my last video, because what I said in the last video is happening right now. I said in the last video it did not make sense for this second dump to be happening right now. When you look at the fact that you got companies like BlackRock, got MicroStrategy buying up Bitcoin by the hundreds of thousands down at this price margin right here, and the Bitcoin was still dumping, did not make any sense at all. And then I was showing you how there were certain altcoins like Aave and HBAR, and there were some others as well that was not following the downward trend of Bitcoin. They was actually ignoring Bitcoin and going up, pumping up, right? And I said Bitcoin will not lead the recovery. It will be the altcoins. Bitcoin will be the catalyst that will cause the recovery. Once Bitcoin starts moving up and pretty much in a more of an aggressive way, the altcoins are going to take off. And I said, as long as we don't leave out of this secondary bearish channel right here for Bitcoin, we will not see that massive dump going down to like 90,000 or even lower. And that's exactly what's going on. I did a video, I can't remember, it was like on the end of this candle and the start of this 4-hour candle. And here we are on the next 4-hour, this current 4-hour candle, and Bitcoin went down to the support zone down here and it bounced right back up. So it lets you know the bulls are actually working too hard to make sure that the price of Bitcoin don't get down too far, because really, like I said, it doesn't make any sense. Like I said in my last video, you come right here, now you start to see the liquidations are starting to become more for the short positions compared to the long positions. All right, so you see the 1 hour, we got over 31 million being liquidated compared to over 726,000 for the longs being liquidated. So over here in the 4-hour, you see over 21.7 million longs getting liquidated, and shorts 44.48 million is being liquidated in the 4-hour chart. And you can see that that gap is starting to close as well on the 12-hour chart, and then also on the 24-hour. Okay, so we're going to see these numbers flip down here to where the short positions are getting liquidated more frequently than the long positions. Okay, so not saying that hey, you go all out and everything like that. No, I'm not telling you that. I'm just saying that this is the way that I saw things happening, because it didn't make any sense, especially when you come right here and you look at the liquidation map and you come down and you see that you can get massive amount of liquidations at $97,000. $1.93 billion worth of short positions can be liquidated. It's like it did not make any sense at all for them to try to drop this thing down into the 80,000s and something like that, because you're looking at it now, is actually increased from this morning because people are opening more long positions, looking at what the market is doing. But when I did my video earlier, it was showing that over $1.3 billion could be liquidated if it got down to this price range. But now it's showing 1.82 billion because more people start opening up long positions now, as the market sentiment is starting to change. And also it makes sense as well. I didn't talk about this earlier, but when you look at the fear and greed index on CoinMarketCap, it is at 54. When the market dumped with Bitcoin and everything going down, the fear and greed index was like around 84, 85, something like that. So it was extremely high. Now it really makes sense for the market to go on another massive run. Not saying that that's what's going to happen immediately, but I like I said, I predict it's going to be like a slow comeback up with Bitcoin getting back up to eventually 98,000, then getting up to between $100,000 and $204,000 range, and then in that range it can start going up for new all-time highs. And I believe that once Bitcoin get between 120 to $130,000, we can see another correction. Not probably as severe as this one that we've seen. It could be as severe, but I don't believe it will be as severe. So if it gets to $130,000, we can see pull back down to like maybe $110,000, maybe something like that. It's not too bad. Not something like $108,000 all the way down to just shy of $92,000. No, I don't think it's gonna be anything that bad. I mean, although it would seem like it's bad, but it's still good because Bitcoin still be well over $100,000. And like I said as well, once Bitcoin start making up its mind to go back up and try to push back up to $100,000, it's going to wake up the market. What is going on with altcoins? Like I said, the altcoins will lead the way. When we was looking at this morning, I think altcoins were down here around the 922.23 billion market cap range. Now it's all the way up here to currently 965.09 billion. So altcoins are leading the way for the recovery. Bitcoin being the catalyst, just like I had said. As I said, it did not make any sense for Bitcoin to keep going down and try to liquidate more long positions when they have all the opportunity in the world to get massive amount of liquidations. If they allow Bitcoin, the market movers, allow Bitcoin to go back up. So when you get back over here to liquidation levels, and so you see here, if Bitcoin gets up to just $102,000, you're looking at over $3 billion in liquidations. That was something similar to what we saw when we had a massive amount of greed and the market dropped, right? They dumped the market. So that's what we was looking at all the time. And then, pretty much for the whole month of December, that's what we've been looking at, especially the altcoins. Altcoins has been dumping or going on a sideways trend the whole month. Bitcoin was the only one that was still trending up the whole time until last Friday. When Bitcoin, or was it last Friday? No, I won't say last Friday. It was during the interest rate cut day. I can't remember what day it was. Wednesday, I think it was. Yeah, Wednesday is what started the massive dump for Bitcoin for the first time in like 2 or 3 months. The Bitcoin was going on a massive run for like 2 or 3 months straight. Then was not slowing down, and it's just like it had to change eventually in order for things to continue forward and during this bull run. We don't want a short bull run, right? We want this thing to be long. And so let's look at what is going on with let's see, the purchasing, see RSI heat map. There we go. So we see now everything is pretty much back at neutral. Just a few of them are being overbought, cryptos, and then some other ones are being bought stronger, more stronger than others. But majority of the cryptos now are at this neutral zone. Meaning that people are buying up these cryptos again instead of selling, because during that massive dump, you had a lot of these cryptos down here in the weak and oversold categories, areas, right? So that means excuse me, a lot of people panic sold, and who was buying them up? The whales were. The whales bought up all these coins, and now the market is starting to recover. It seems. Now, I'm not saying that we're out the woods yet, but once Bitcoin is able to get out of this bearish channel right here, then I'd be like, okay, now I gotta look for a new trend line to see what it is that the market is showing me, the potential that Bitcoin can do and other altcoins as well. Because like I said, when I pointed out earlier, when you look at what Avid was doing, it was not following Bitcoin at all, and it never did. Like Avid has almost fully recovered. During this right here was during the Bitcoin dump right here, all the way from this day right here, this candle right here, all the way down was during the Bitcoin dump. Avid has almost recovered everything that it had lost during that time. And then you look at some other ones. Let's go H bar. All right, so H bar has almost fully recovered as well. I think so. Let me see. Maybe, yeah, it has almost fully recovered as well. So going back to the 18th of December, yeah, right here. H bar is killing it, and I don't know which other ones are killing it right now, but let's see. Let's take a look at Ethereum. As you see, Ethereum is still working on recovering, but I believe Ethereum is due for a massive run next year as well. So I'm trading Ethereum, trading H bar, trading XRP, XLM, and some other ones as well, and also just looking forward to what this thing can do going forward. And now that I am learning every single day now, since I'm back home from vacation, I was in Cancun for 2 weeks, so I could not study the chart the way that I'm studying the chart now during that time. So now that I'm studying the chart, I'm looking at what other YouTubers are saying. Now, I'm not going to be as bold and as other ones try to give price predictions or anything like that. You will never hear me say that. Any price predictions or anything like that. I'm just telling you what it is that I'm seeing and how the market should react according to the data that's out right now, at that moment. And like I said earlier, it did not make any sense for Bitcoin to continue to dump. And so you go back to Bitcoin, it's still the only one that's negative right now. That's in the top 10, probably top, everything else is like pretty much positive, except for Bitcoin. So yeah, Bitcoin can become positive later on this evening. Who knows? But we gotta wait and see if Bitcoin is able to continue this, because we got 2 hours and 33 minutes remaining of this 4-hour candle. And if Bitcoin is able to continue this run, push up and get out of this bearish channel, then we're looking at possibility of Bitcoin getting up to this golden zone probably by the end of this week. And then by next week it can start pushing up towards new all-time highs. I don't expect Bitcoin to do too much on the weekend. Like Saturdays is pretty much a boring day. The crypto market pretty much hardly ever do anything on a Saturday. Sometimes most times on Sunday it actually makes a good move. And then you got Monday coming up, which is next week. Well, it was New Year's week next week. And we can see massive volatility at that moment, because right now we're not seeing a whole lot of volume in the market due to the holiday season right now. But the good thing about cryptocurrencies, 24/7, anything can happen. We don't know. And although I'm giving you my technical analysis, it does not mean that I'm correct. I'm just sharing with you what is going on, what I see, so that way you can make your own decisions as well. I'm not saying that I'm 100% correct, and no one knows what's going to happen in this market. Nobody does. But if you're saying the same thing, hey, maybe we're on the right track to really taking advantage of this market in a good way, this bull run cycle. Because I'm trying to take advantage of this bull run cycle to become financially free, like many other cryptocurrency traders in the past have already done and continue to do. So I'm trying to join that crowd. And so that right there is all that I wanted to say with this video analysis for going over the cryptocurrency market. If you like what you heard and saw, please subscribe to the channel. Also, feel free to share this video with other people. I am trading on the Pionex cryptocurrency exchange. They offer free trading bots as well, so you don't have to do manual trading. They have a lot of them, except for if you live in the United States. Of course, you don't have the access to futures trading or leverage trading. Everyone outside the United States that's able to use Pionex, you can use trading bots that can do both spot trading and leverage trading, and it mitigates your risk more so than you doing manual trading. All right, so what I'm doing right here is manual trading only, but you can use trading bots. They're free as well, and you can also copy trade people. So if you download the app, you can see opportunities to copy trade people in the app. Okay, so it's not available to the states of Alaska, New York, and also the state of Georgia, and also Pionex is not available to citizens of the UK. Okay, so that right there is all I have to say. If you want to join Pionex, I have my links down in the description of this video. Also in the comment section, if you heard Pionex from someone else, please, you gotta get back with that person, create your account, do your KYC, make your deposit, and start trading how you see fit. Okay, and that's all to say. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time in this video. Take care, everyone.